Welcome back, everyone. Studies have shown that aerobic exercise can improve the size and function of the brain. We've heard that before, and we know how important exercise is to our well-being. Well, now investigators want to know if it can also improve cognitive function in patients with schizophrenia who struggle with memory and attention problems. Dr. Joseph McAvoy is a tenured professor of psychiatry and health behaviors at Augusta University. He also serves as the director of public psychiatry at East Central Regional Hospital. And this is DeAndre Brunson, and he is a patient of Dr. McAvoy's. And I'm so happy that they're here with us today to talk about these studies, because right now, Dr. McAvoy, you have two studies relative to this that are going on at MCG, studies that are funded by the National Institute of Mental Health.
Yes, the ICE study that Mr. Brunson participated in focuses, as you mentioned, on exercise and its possible benefits on cognition. As you can see, he's had a fantastically good outcome and is doing really wonderfully well in his life. This is an effort to further make the mind a little sharper in handling the tasks of life. The other study, the MELT study, looks at two agents that cut down appetite and weight gain that can be associated with some of the medications we use to treat these illnesses.
That's important too, because if someone isn't getting exercise and they are taking these medications that make them, contribute to weight gain, that's a problem, and it can lead to other physical problems.
Absolutely. It puts them at greater risk for high blood pressure, heart disease, and as you put more weight on, it's tough to get yourself to exercise.
Absolutely.
So it's really important that we make these kind of opportunities available for exercise to people early, before they've spent too much time losing the habits of activity. This gets people out there doing stuff, mingling with other people, and brings lots of rewards of achievement.
Well, now, DeAndre, you were like one of the first participants in the ICE study.
Yes, ma'am.
And tell me how that worked. What did you do? Did you go to the medical college and exercise? What was it about?
Yes, ma'am. That's basically what I did. I go in and probably go in there for about an hour, sitting there. First beginning, we did stretches, warm up, kind of get ourselves ready for the workout. And after that, treadmill, bicycling, stuff like that. So.
How many times a week did you go?
3 times a week.
3 times a week?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. And what did you notice? Because I presume you're on medications as well.
Yes, ma'am.
So how did you feel once exercise became part of your routine?
I felt more energetic, because before it was kind of hard for me to work out. As Dr. McAvoy was saying earlier, it's kind of hard getting somebody to be active and kind of getting motivated to do things.
Right.
Yes, ma'am. So it kind of made me more motivated to do more things and get out and actually do something with myself.
Now, let me ask you this: when you're feeling more motivated, you want to do more things, does that tend to make you be more responsible about your medications? Does it apply to all of your health needs, do you think?
Yes, ma'am, because medications, they help me. It's kind of like a balance, so everything is balanced out and it's even and helps me maintain.
And I guess when you are healthier, Dr. McAvoy, when you are fit, then maybe you're not resenting the medicines that might be making you put on some pounds, if you're feeling that.
Sure, of course. There's a feedback to this that you as you beautifully just said, you did the exercise, you felt better, the sun looked brighter, the day looked warmer, and all of this moves into a kind of pattern of conscientious effort to keep going. I mean, you've been doing fantastically in your life, and it's largely on the basis of your initiative. This contributes.
You know, and that goes for people who aren't being treated with a medical diagnosis. Just if so many of us could just embrace that whole thing, get moving, start doing it, because exercise does. You know, and if you're just outside every day, or if, like you said, you have interaction with other people, that improves your disposition so much, and you do feel more on top of things. You're ready to get out there and live your life. And so I think it's just terrific that you have firsthand experience with this. And how do you go forward from this? What have you learned?
I've learned to keep working out, you know, but it's helped me through a lot of things. I've accomplished a lot of things.
Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me one of them.
I just graduated from Men's Job Skills Training Program. You know, you go in, you get your different certificates, and you know, it's a good deal. So now I just plan on going through and getting my GED and probably going to college. You know, so
That's fantastic.
yes, ma'am.
Because it sounds like you're going to be in control of your life. That's great. Congratulations on that. Dr. McAvoy, you're still looking for folks who want to be a part. This study is going to be several years.
Yes, you know, as you mentioned, the National Institute of Health is funding this. We're going to be continuing recruiting for another 3 years. We're one of 5 sites around the country, including places like Mount Sinai in New York, Stanford in California, University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. And we're doing this study using the kind of equipment that a regular mental health facility could easily purchase. You know, as Mr. Brunson said, just having the schedule to come in 3 days a week, it helps you get up, get out of the chair, show up. It's even better if when you come in you're meeting some pals, you know, some other folks there in the same sort of, making the same sort of efforts and trials. It's just such a common sense, face valid approach to general health, and you know, Mr. Brunson took full advantage.
It truly is.
Yeah.
Well, you all have been great to explain this to us, and we've got contact information that will be on our website. If you're interested, if you are someone who's diagnosed with schizophrenia, if you have a loved one who is, and you think this could benefit, there are a couple of numbers that you're going to want to call. In fact, we've got them on your screen right now for the MELT study. The contact is Rebecca Nichols at 706-721-4605. For the ICE study, the contact person is Hillary Gaines, and that number is 706-721-0409. And you'll also find those later on our website. Dr. Joseph McAvoy and DeAndre Brunson, thanks so much for your time today.
Thank you.
Appreciate you being here, and keep up the good work. All the best to you. Coming up, we'll check back in with Zah Ross and her festive party makeup. Don't go away.